Oh, let's keep the good times rolling. Blue Jays destroy the Chicago White Sox 14-5 and have now won 4 straight. They win the series and they look for the sweep tomorrow. And my goodness, what a game for the Blue Jays. J-Happ gets the start. As much as he was a little shaky early on and he did give up 4 runs on 7 hits in 5 1/3, he did strike out 9 guys. So you look at J-Happ and the way he pitched today, it steps in the right direction. I apologize in advance if you guys hear the rain outside. It is loud. There's a ton of rain. If you guys are in the Toronto area and you guys know what's going on, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's crazy. But you know what? You know why it's raining outside? Because the Blue Jays and Josh Donaldson brought tons of rain to the Rogers Center today. I mean, and it didn't start out the greatest. It didn't start out early. Delmonico singles to center. Blue Jays are down 1-0 in the second inning. But then in the third, with Luke Bailey, the mailman, on base, as he doubles to get on base. Aledmys Diaz, who hits a home run in the previous game, he does pretty much exactly what he did again, and pulls a shot down the third base line, and it just clears the fence into the Blue Jays bullpen. Second home run of the year, second home run in 2 games for Aledmys Diaz, and the Jays have the lead 2-1. And then in the same inning, Randall Grichuk ground ball to short. Tim Anderson boots it. And a run comes home to score. Justin Smoke came home to score on the play. And the Blue Jays have the 3-1 lead. Top 4, Tim Anderson, well, he gets redemption as he hits a home run off J-Happ. And then you go to the bottom of the 4th with Kevin Pillar on base. Aledmys Diaz up again, and he doubles to right field to the opposite side. So what we've seen from Diaz, a couple doubles to the opposite field, and a couple pull home runs. Okay, I like what I'm seeing from the guy. And the Blue Jays get their 2-run lead back. It's 4-2. Later on in the inning, Aledmys Diaz gets thrown out at third, trying to extend a double into a triple. I think that's right there is where he got the back spasm. He saw his face in the grimace a little bit. That's probably where it happened. He'll be okay. Don't worry about that. And Granderson triples the next at bat. And then who's up next? Josh Donaldson. And he pulls... look. Miguel Gonzalez got Donaldson out on change-ups the first 2 at-bats. Why are you trying to throw him a change-up again? Donaldson's waiting all over for it, and he pulls it, and it leaves the yard. That's a 2-run shot. Blue Jays, oh boy, I lost my count here. It is a 6-3 Jays lead. I think it is. 6-3, 6-2. Something like that. Blue Jays have a ton of runs. It was a 6-2 game at that point, and things are rolling. But then you go to the 5th inning, and then Avisail Garcia hits a home run, and there you go. It's a 6-4 game. And then in the 6th inning, a ground out by an Engel, and it's a 1-run game. But don't you worry, we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and with Diaz on base again, of course, Josh Donaldson, long single off the wall. And this, you know what? Diaz, I've learned, is a smart player. We know what he is defensively, and he's a little shaky out there, but he got thrown out at third base, right? Next time up, he's on first base, and I think it was Granderson gets out, but Diaz, staying aggressive, steals second base. Then Donaldson's long single off the wall. Diaz can come home to score then. Heads up baseball by Aledmys Diaz, staying aggressive, and the Blue Jays get that 2-run lead, making it 7-5. I think it is. Look, if I've lost count at this point, I apologize. They just got so many runs going in this game, and then Sanchez hits a home run, and then we go to the 8th inning, and this is where I'm literally looking up the actual events of the game of that inning. So first off, Luke Bailey flies out. Gifton Gope comes in for Aledmys Diaz as he gets pulled, obviously, because of the back spasms. And on a full count, Gifton Gope a walk. So you come into the game and you draw a walk. Great job there. And then Curtis Granderson rips a double. And Gifton Gope rounds the bases. He comes home and scores. That's the first run of the 8th inning. Granderson at second base. Pitching change. Josh Donaldson walked on a full count, so you got runners at first and second with one away. And then Justin Smoke comes up and hits an opposite field ground rule double as it bounces into the stands. And the one run scores, second run of the 8th inning, runners at second and third. So they intentionally walking Ervis Solarte to possibly get the double play going. Randall Grichuk comes up, the only guy without a hit so far in the starting lineup, and he hits a fairly deep fly ball, but don't worry, that's a sacrifice fly. Donaldson comes home to score. Smoke goes to third base, and there's the third run of the 8th inning. Then next up, K-Money, Kendrys Morales, and you know what, guys? The glasses don't work. You saw that earlier in the game. He's swinging at stupid stuff, and his timing's all off, and it's all over the place. So that's just that. But he's facing a guy, Infante, who throws a lot of fastballs. That's what you want to see. And what does he get? A fastball, and he drills it into right field. And I think, one run score. Justin Smoke scores. Solarte moves up to second base. Runners at first and second. Fourth run scored of the inning. Oh, and we ain't done yet. Kevin Pillar doubles to left. Solarte scores. Morales to third. Pillar at second. Fifth run of the 8th inning. They bring in a new pitcher in, Manaea. And then who comes up? The mailman's back once again, delivering Canada Post stuff all over the place as he doubles to center. The outfielder, I think the center fielder, misplays the ball as he goes down to get it. And underneath his glove, and it goes all the way to the wall. Morales, Kevin Pillar score, and holy smokes, that's the end of the inning. A 7-run 8th inning. Blue Jays, it was close. It was back and forth for a while. And then the Blue Jays in the 8th inning are like, all right. Enough of this stuff. And then they unload. They had 7 runs going into the inning. They double it and get 14. And then Aaron Loup comes out in the 9th inning, and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm okay with that. You guys know my distrust in Aaron Loup. But in a 14-5 game, I think I trust him. And then on the little dribbler ground ball, he fires it over Justin Smoke's head. Should have probably ate the ball and not even thrown it, but it's 14-5. Why not take the chance? Gets a couple strikeouts. There you go. Ball game. Blue Jays. And we're going to break down a few things real quick. Granderson, 2 for 5. Donaldson, 2 for 4. Smoke, 1 for 3. Solarte, 2 for 4. Grichuk, 0 for 4, but he did have the RBI and the sac fly. Morales, 1 for 4. Pillar, 2 for 5. Luke Mailey, 2 for 5. Diaz, before he left the game, 3 for 3. And Gope, 0 for 1, but he did score a run on the walk. Everybody chipped in. And that is something we've seen this year from the Jays. Some 2-out hitting and some clutch hits, not just home runs. It's beautiful. It is music to my ears. And like I said, Jay Happ gets the victory, his 50th career win as a Blue Jay, and Danny Barnes comes out, has two-thirds of an inning, gets out of Jay Happ's jam there in the 6th inning, and gets a strikeout to get out of that. John Axford, clean inning of work, gives up a hit, walks a guy, don't you worry about that, he gets out of the inning clean. Clippard gives up a monster shot to Sanchez, but don't worry, that's all that happens. Strikes out whoa, I'm looking at the wrong stat here. 2 strikeouts for Tyler Clippard as well, and he gets out of the inning with only the home run given up, and then Aaron Loup at the clean 9th inning, and Blue Jays win 14-5. They're now 4-2 on the season. It's still very early, I know, but we were not expecting this. I mean, we were really not expecting this. I am proud of these guys. They're all together, and of course, with the amount of runs scoring, Yervis Solarte doesn't even need to play. He's too busy dancing, gepping out of the dugout. He's having a good time. I love it. The camaraderie, the togetherness of this team. It's different. It's something we felt in the 2015, 2016 seasons. That's what we felt. The togetherness of the team. The Kawasaki, he kind of brought those teams together. Even though in the years we didn't play well, he was there, and it made it entertaining for us. In 2015, we obviously made it to the ALCS against Kansas City. He was there, and it was just that much tighter of a community. This team feels different. Now, I understand it's only 6 games, but like I've said over and over, the camaraderie, the team play, it's nice. And I gotta say, Aledmus Diaz, he is now hitting the ball very well over his last couple games, and I gotta say, him and Grichuk, look, I see the potential in those two. I really do. And guess what? We got lots of years of arbitration with these guys. Thank you, Shapiro and Atkins. Thank you. Thank you for them. Thank you for Curtis Granderson. I mean, thank you for Solarte. They didn't make the big moves, but so far, the moves they made are paying off. Now, we got to take it game by game here and not think too much into it. The Jays look for the sweep tomorrow night. 7:07 first pitch. Carson Fulmer, his first start of the season against Aaron Sanchez, looking for a bounce-back start after his opening start. We walked 4 guys. But again, that was his first start in the big leagues in almost a full year. Give him a chance. Now he's got a second start. Let's see if he improves and has a better night, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You guys enjoyed this video, and you guys enjoyed this game. Holy smokes, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below what you guys think of the game. What have you guys thought of the Jays' start to the season so far? And my goodness, this team has been playing great baseball over the last 4 games. But it's when they do lose, how do they go from there? Do they fall into a streak of losses, or do they come back with wins? Hopefully they get a win tomorrow, get the sweep, get the day off, feel great, all right? So you know what, guys? We'll talk to you guys next Tuesday, podcast edition, as we'll talk to you guys Leafs, Raptors, Jays, all that great stuff and around the leagues. Link is in the description, Monday podcast edition. I'm not going to be able to do it on Tuesday, so Monday we'll be able to do the podcast. That'll be uploaded to you guys on Monday afternoon. Like I said, link is in the description for the podcast channel and the podcast itself to iTunes. It's down there as well. Also, DM me on Twitter, please, if you guys are interested in Maple Leaf Square, Jurassic Park for the playoffs for the Leafs and Raptors. Let me know if you guys are excited for that. Let me know if you guys are interested in going down for the playoffs. I know I am pumped and ready to do so. We'll talk to you guys Raptors edition tomorrow night as they look to. Great news is they got some help by Milwaukee as Boston lost, so they keep their 2-game lead. Look, if the Raptors beat Boston tomorrow with 4 games remaining, you have a 3-game lead in first place. That is more comfortable. But we're going to have to wait and see as they play the Celtics tomorrow night at 8 p.m. tip-off there at the Air Canada Center. As for the Leafs, we'll talk to you guys Thursday in New Jersey as the Leafs take on the Devils, looking for their second straight win, looking to keep the ball rolling heading into the playoffs, and we'll talk to you guys Jays edition, like we've said, tomorrow night, 7:07 first pitch, Carson Fulmer, Aaron Sanchez, Blue Jays looking for the sweep before the off day. We'll talk to you guys then.